Welcome back, everyone, to the Deep Dive. We're your shortcut, basically, to getting smart on stuff without, endlessly scrolling.
That's the goal.
And today, oh boy, we are not just dipping our toes in, we're going full scuba gear into, well, the internet's weirdest corners.
Definitely chaotic territory.
Exactly. Think of this as our, let's call it, Deep Dive Reddit Stories special.
Sounds about right.
And for our first plunge into this glorious mess, we found an absolute gem from Stories. You are not ready for this title.
Lay it on us.
Okay, get this. My EX cheated and then forced me to raise her affair child.
Wow. Okay.
Right? Just the title alone forced me. I mean, the implied drama, we have got so much to unpack here.
We really do. And look, our plan today isn't just to read the story out loud, right? We want to actually, dissect it.
Yeah.
We'll go through the main narrative, obviously, then we'll dig into the comments, which are, let's be honest, half the fun.
Yeah.
All that Reddit wisdom or lack thereof.
Oh, absolutely.
But then, importantly, we want to zoom out a bit. Talk about the whole phenomenon of these online stories.
Yeah.
Why do they go viral? What does it all mean?
It's not just about the story. It's about why we click on the story.
Exactly. Understanding the whole ecosystem.
So, yeah, grab your popcorn, maybe something stronger, because we're heading into some pretty baffling digital drama. Let's get into it. It's a lot.
It is.
Okay, so the premise. Let's start there, because honestly, it kicks off like, I don't know, every bad relationship movie ever.
The warning signs are usually there, right?
Totally. So we have this guy, 28 years old, and he's painting this picture, right? 5 years with his girlfriend. She's 27. He thinks it's super stable, rock solid.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking marriage, looking at houses, planning the future.
Yeah.
He even specifically mentions they were discussing our kids, like the whole 9 yards.
You pick advanced dream.
Exactly. What could possibly go wrong, you know? Famous last words.
Always.
And if you've ever consumed any media ever, you can probably guess what happens next. Those classic, oh so subtle signs start popping up.
Let me guess. Working late. Phone glued to her hand.
Bingo. Suddenly working late all the time, super secretive with her phone, picking these dumb fights about nothing. It's like textbook. The dramatic irony is just painful. Haven't we all seen this movie 1,000 times?
It's almost a requirement for the genre.
Right.
And then, predictably, the other shoe drops.
Yeah.
But with the force of a cartoon anvil,
Huh. Yeah.
she sits him down, announces she's pregnant. Okay, big news. But then, this casual little follow-up grenade, it might not be yours.
Just, wow, casually.
Just slipped in there. Imagine the emotional whiplash from we're having kids to that in, seconds? He described it as totally surreal, gut-wrenching.
I bet.
And of course, the DNA test follows. Confirms what everyone probably suspected. Quote, not my kid, not even close. Just silence. The future he imagined just evaporates. That's a hard reality check.
Yeah, understatement of the year.
Right.
This is where it goes from just sad and predictable betrayal to genuinely next level insane.
Okay, I'm ready.
Because instead of doing the normal thing, like maybe dealing with the actual father of the child, she breaks down crying and tells him she doesn't want the kid growing up without a real father.
Wait, his definition of a real father, apparently.
Apparently. And get this, she wants him, the guy she cheated on, to raise this baby. Her reasoning. Because, quote, he'd make a better dad than the real one ever could.
Oh my God. The audacity.
N-O-W. It's breathtaking. The sheer unmitigated gall. It's like some kind of gold medal performance in emotional manipulation.
It really is. I mean, forget logic, right? This is pure emotional leverage. And that line she apparently used about how he should do this to prove how much I loved her.
Oh, yeah, that was in there too.
That's just, wow. That's weaponizing their entire relationship history against him. It's not just avoiding blame. It's actively trying to make him responsible for her actions and their consequences.
Totally.
You see that sometimes in really toxic dynamics, right? This complete refusal to accept responsibility, this deep entitlement. It's a staggering lack of empathy for what he must be going through.
Absolutely staggering. And, for a hot second, reading the title forced me, you might picture him being railroaded.
Yeah, he had no choice.
Right. But his actual response, nope. Pure self-preservation, moved out, the next week.
Good.
Blocked her on absolutely everything. Done. He admits, he's still processing it, feels like an idiot for even thinking about it for 5 seconds.
Which is understandable given the shock.
Totally. But 5 seconds is about right.
Yeah.
So that forced me title, it turns out it's more like clickbait irony than actual fact. He definitely wasn't forced. He bolted.
Good for him. Seriously. Hit the eject button.
He really did. And speaking of reactions, oh man, let's talk about the Reddit comments because the hive mind, it went into overdrive on this one.
Oh, I bet. Reddit comments sections are a whole world unto themselves.
It's this amazing mix, right? You get the outrage, the disbelief, but also like this wave of genuine support. It's kind of fascinating, like internet group therapy, but with more memes.
Absolutely. And you saw that immediate validation flooding in for the guy. Stuff like, you did yourself a favor, or she does not deserve you. Lots of, you dodged a lifetime of emotional blackmail.
Yeah, that one felt accurate.
Someone said, huge bullet dodged, which honestly feels like an understatement. It's like a collective pat on the back from the internet.
Totally. And then, of course, you get the armchair legal team chiming in.
Oh, always. The Reddit lawyers.
Yep. Get a lawyer, make sure that DNA test is official, get an STD test, and my favorite, only communicate through your lawyer.
Standard Reddit playbook for drama. Step one, lawyer up.
Pretty much.
But beyond the advice, just the sheer outrage, comments like, wow, just wow, W. And some people have no shame, just echoing what we're all thinking.
Yeah.
But there was one comment that just, chef's kiss, perfectly captured the ex's move. Let me see if I can find it. Here. The audacity. I have no words. Not only did she dodge accountability like Neo dodges bullets, but she somehow found a way to airbend the account of bullets in your direction.
Whoa! Okay, that's poetry.
Isn't it? If I wasn't so disgusted, I'd be impressed. It just nails that manipulative twist perfectly. Yeah. Sometimes the commentary is as wild as the story.
It really is. But then you get the other big Reddit reaction these days. The skepticism. The internet's new favorite pastime. Is it real or is it AI?
Oh, yes. The authenticity police.
Exactly. The comments were full of it. Why do people post AI stories? Prove it, liar. Just flat out AI slop.
Bull story. Thanks, ChatGPT. Seen those a lot lately.
And my absolute favorites are the ones who think they're like digital forensic linguists.
Yeah.
Hey, oh shit. I spot 2 double dashes and one of the old, and honestly, followed by a crying emoji.
Right. People are suddenly experts in spotting AI tells, those double dashes or certain transition phrases like, and honestly. They could sometimes be patterns overused by language models.
So there might be something to it sometimes?
Maybe. Sometimes. But it's become this instant reaction, hasn't it? This immediate jump to it must be fake or it must be AI. And you have to wonder what that says about, well, online trust generally.
Yeah, like, are we just so cynical now?
Or maybe just overwhelmed. Maybe it's a defense mechanism. Like, I can't invest emotionally if it might just be generated content. It raises questions about how we even process stories online anymore. Are we critiquing the story or just the fact that someone posted a story? It's this weird mix of engagement and deep, deep distrust.
That's a really good point. It's like we're all amateur detectives now.
And look, this specific story, as nuts as it is, it's not exactly a unicorn out there, is it? This theme plays out constantly on Reddit.
Oh, God, no.
This whole wife cheated, kids not mine narrative. It's practically its own subgenre. Seems like you see a new one every week. It hits some kind of primal fear button for people.
Totally. It's everywhere. You see it constantly on places like Arbor updates, Best of Redditor updates, where people track the aftermath. Everyone wants to know what happened next.
Closure. Yep.
Yeah. And obviously, Ryda, am I the asshole? Full of these dramas. Even specific podcasts about these stories have their own communities now. It's like it's become this shared cultural consumption. We might not have lived it, but we've all read it. It's the internet's own gritty reality TV.
With maybe slightly worse grammar?
Huh. Usually, yeah. But maybe higher emotional stakes, weirdly?
Perhaps. It taps into something real, even if the specific story is questionable.
So, yeah, what a ride, right? Through this story that's got everything. Shock, betrayal, incredible audacity, internet lawyers, AI conspiracy theories, whether it's 100% true or, AI slop, it definitely got people talking.
It really did.
These deep dives, they're this weird blend of entertainment, maybe a bit of morbid curiosity, and actually a weirdly useful window into how people interact or fail to interact online.
And it leaves us with a pretty interesting thought, doesn't it? What is it about these stories, our fascination with them, but also that immediate impulse to call them fake? What does that whole cycle reveal about us right now in this digital age?
Are we just rubbernecking at digital car crashes?
Or are we trying to process something deeper about trust, betrayal, consequences? All through the lens of these viral snippets. It's not just about the content, it's about our reaction to the content. We're part of that whole feedback loop.
Definitely something to chew on. Well, if you made it through this particular deep dive without questioning all your life choices, congrats.
You survived.
You survived. And let's be real, The internet's supply of drama is basically infinite, so we'll probably find something equally wild for next time.
No doubt.
For now, though, if you found this as intriguing or just plain baffling as we did, definitely hit that subscribe button. And please, write comments down below. We genuinely want to hear what you think about this story. Or tell us about other crazy internet rabbit holes you've fallen down.
We're always looking for the next deep dive.
Exactly. So until next time, stay curious. Maybe double-check your partner's late nights at work. Kidding. Mostly. And, yeah, maybe just don't ask your ex to raise your affair baby. Seems like solid advice.
Probably good life advice, yeah.